So I'm going to record this, guys. So the point of the call today, what we're going to talk a little bit about today is this 10 subjects, the 10 things that is going to make you the ultimate variable, in your entire business. This was actually given to me by a mentor actually a while ago. And it just talks about, obviously like the 10 variables, right? The 10 variables that create extraordinary. Okay. So the 10 variables that will create extraordinary results. If you want an extraordinary result in your life tonight, if you want a supernatural result to occur in your life today, drop some 777s in the chat. Drop some 777s in the chat if you want an extraordinary, if you want an extraordinary result, if you want an extraordinary outcome, okay? Drop some 777s in the chat. The first variable that comes into play with all of this, is the power of purpose, the power of purpose. That's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. So the power of purpose. I always say that it's like there's so many different people that don't really understand or don't really have a purpose when they're going into their day-to-day lives. And I always say the power of purpose should develop into identifying what your purpose is. Is your purpose to go out there and just impact the world? Is it to go out there and shift the way people think? Is it to go out there? And I truly believe that everybody has a separate purpose. My purpose was to go out there and impact people. We may have a different purpose. Your purpose might be to go out there and be an amazing, amazing mother. Maybe that's your purpose. Maybe your purpose is to be an amazing teacher. Whatever that purpose is, I want you guys to really, truly identify what type of purpose that is. And if you're on the call tonight, right, I truly believe that it is man's greatest objective, to give more to that in the world than what we are able to receive in payment. I think that it is our biggest goal in the world. We are programmed and designed to give more than that in the world than what we take in payment. And I truly believe that is almost all our mission. But I want you guys to understand that with your purpose, whatever that happens to be, you have to be able to go out there and develop a beautiful obsession towards that. A beautiful obsession. And this obsession can come in multiple different types of ways. It doesn't just have to come in one sort of way. But I always say that it's like you have to develop some sort of beautiful obsession. And even if you don't want to get as deep or dramatic as I say that, the reason I say you want to develop a beautiful obsession is just for the sole fact that people, they get discouraged so quickly. People in your business or even yourself, you might get distracted with certain things that are going on in your life. You might get distracted by the challenges. You might get pulled away from multiple different types of things, right, that go out there and pull you back, from having success. And I want you guys to understand, but having a strong focus, having a strong purpose is what's going to pull you, out of that rut, pull you out of those challenges, pull you out of some of the things that may hold the average person back. So I want you guys to understand that at the end of the day, you want to have a full-blown clear vision of the future with a purpose aligned attached to it, because it's going to pull you out of the rut, that you're obtaining every single day, And as this happens, as this grows, right, your imagination starts getting tapped into, your creative faculty starts getting tapped into when you're actually focused on being a part of something that is way bigger than you. I talk about my journey a lot all the time. And my journey, it's very simple. The moment I was able to go out there and actually obtain some sort of power or some sort of purpose behind why I was building the business, why I was trading, why I was even on this earth, when I attached to my purpose into the vehicle, everything changed for me, right? The moment I had the conversation with myself and I told myself, I'm in this world to go out there and impact people, to actually genuinely help people. The moment I identified the purpose and I ran with that purpose, right, I understood that there was higher powers at play. When you're going out there and putting in the work, but you have a purpose that's not just going to benefit you, right, that's going to benefit the world, what that's actually essentially going to do is that there's going to be a higher power at play. There's going to be a source that is assisting you the entire way, because you're not just looking to go out there and benefit your life, but you're looking to benefit the life of many people. So I want you guys to understand that the power of purpose is huge. The power of realigning yourself in that purpose, you have higher powers at your side. You're not only doing the work, because understand this, You have to do a lot of the work in the beginning, but the work is also being done for you the moment you have purpose, because the source, God, is going to start aligning the people that he needs to align into your life, right? He's going to give you the lessons that you need to currently learn at that current moment in life. He's going to give you the certain books that you need to read, the people that you need to come across, the situations that you need to experience in order for you to level up as a better leader, level up as a better trader, to level up as a better person, to be a better version of who you are. Because that purpose, right, is something that he was meant for you. And that once you're able to identify that purpose, man, the world is yours, right? So a higher purpose is going to push you beyond. Okay, it's going to push you beyond what's going on this week. It's going to push you beyond what's going on this month. It's going to push you beyond what's going on next year. You know, it's going to push you beyond some of the good stuff and some of the bad stuff, because it's going to push you beyond the next 5-10 years of your entire life. I want you to focus on the beyond. I want you to focus on the supernatural when I talk about focus, because it sounds crazy. It sounds different, but to have extraordinary results in your life, okay, you need to have an extraordinary purpose. You need to think differently than everybody else. For me in my life, I used to think that 100 grand a month was impossible. I used to think that impacting 5,000, 20,000 people was impossible, right? I used to think that having a 6-figure trading portfolio was impossible, until I realigned myself into a higher power, into a higher source, into a higher purpose. Okay. So that right there will create something that is absolutely incredible. So number 1 is higher purpose. Number 2, okay, we're going to talk about today is self-confidence. Okay. Self-confidence, right? Confidence, self-confidence. Self-confidence, I am a true believer, is absolutely huge. Now, where does self-confidence come from? Okay. I truly believe that self-confidence stems from our entire belief system, right? Self-confidence stems from our entire belief system. It stems from us not neglecting the daily tasks that we are given out on a day-to-day basis. Okay, it comes from us not neglecting, but consistently working on what it is that we're supposed to be working on a day-to-day basis. I'll give you guys a great example. Okay, when you start doing the right type of things, you know, when you're showing up on the calls, when you're showing up on the go live sessions, when you're working out on a consistent basis, you know, when you're supposed to be, when you're doing what you know for a fact is going to get you to where it is that you want to be, and you start doing the calls, you do the invites, you do the trainings, okay, you go out there and step out of your comfort zone. As that starts to happen, and you do it, not just try to do it and half-ass it, but do it to the best of your ability, what's going to happen is it's going to create a declaration in your entire life. Okay, that's going to tell your brain, wow, that I feel amazing. I feel great. I feel fulfilled. I left it all on the line, right? This day, I left it all on the line. I did everything I possibly could. I scheduled out my day. I was as organized as I possibly could. Today was just an amazing day. And as you have one amazing day, that amazing day will create the self-declaration, okay, of self-confidence. So I want you guys to understand that self-confidence is something that has to be practiced. It's not something that is just gained. Okay, self-confidence is something that is practiced. It is not something that is just gained. Okay, once you've done all the stuff, okay, only then over time will you start gaining more confidence, okay, as you become better at all these types of things. Okay, guys, so what we're going to talk about, like I said, self-confidence. Okay, you're lacking neglect in your health, lacking neglect towards your mental health, towards your physical health. All that stuff is going to grow your self-confidence. Okay, self-confidence also means, okay, the ability to rise above, the ability to go out there and rise above any type of circumstances. You know, the ability to overconquer, you know, certain types of things where the average person, you know, they might give up. They might have a little bit of a discouragement. It might sink their ship. It might sink their day. A challenge might ruin their whole day. But for you, you have the ability to overcome because you're self-confident behind your ability. You're self-confident behind what's going on in your entire life, okay? So self-confidence, okay, is the ability to go out there and to rise above the challenges, rise above the bullshit, okay? Rise above what's going to happen in your entire life, rise above the no's, okay? Rise above all those different types of stuff, okay? And what I want you to understand that self-confidence, you know, it's easy for some people to have self-confidence, to do the daily methods of operation, to go on the go lives for a week. It's easy for people to be consistent and have the self-confidence to be consistent for a week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for 3 months, for 6 months. But true self-confidence stems from practicing it and doing the daily methods of operations every single month, every single year, for years and years and years. That's where true self-confidence stems from. Like I said, it's easy. It's easy to have self-confidence, okay, for a week, for a month. But can you have self-confidence for more than a year? Can you have self-confidence for more than 2 years? Can you have self-confidence for more than 5 years? Ask yourself the question, okay, because that right there is what's going to make you become the variable in your entire life, make you be the variable in the business. Self-confidence, like I said, a lot of people associate that self-confidence with having a true belief of self, knowing who you are, where you are, and where you're going. Knowing who you are, what you are, and where you're going. Who you are, you identify who you are. What you are a higher being. You are a higher frame. You are a higher spirit. The body is just temporary, but you are a higher being. We're all connected. We have all the source inside of us, and we can spread that, okay? That's what you are. And where you're going is the destination that you know for a fact that you're headed to. Having an idea of that creates self-confidence, and it has other people follow you because of this self-confidence. As a leader, you need to have self-confidence. You need to have that consistency. You need to have that drive. You need to have that belief system, okay? You cannot lead people without self-confidence. You cannot. This goes into every aspect in life. You cannot have a great relationship. You cannot have, you cannot be committed to a relationship with anybody unless you have self-confidence. This stems into not just one variable of your life, but every single variable in your entire life, guys. And I want you guys to understand that it is a powerful, powerful variable, right? Number 3 is enthusiasm. How do you spell this? Enthusiasm. All right, enthusiasm. I spelled it wrong. I don't even care. Okay, so we're going to talk about next enthusiasm. What kind of enthusiasm do you guys have towards your entire life, right? And I had this written down somewhere where it said like enthusiasm is something that's so powerful because usually enthusiasm is something that is inside of us versus outside of us. There's 2 different types of enthusiasms. The enthusiasms that are inside of us and the enthusiasms that are outside of us. You know, I always say there should be a 90-10 rule when it comes to enthusiasm. You know, what do I mean by this 90-10 rule? You know, most people are operating where 10%, they're showing 90% of their enthusiasm on the outside and only 10% truly exists on the inside. Only 10% truly exists on the inside. They're not really enthusiastic inside. You know, true enthusiasm, which has a powerful effect on the world, has a powerful effect on people, comes from the enthusiasm on the inside. It comes from, and you can tell the difference when somebody's truly enthusiastic, they're passionate, okay, from the inside, right? They're passionate and truly enthusiastic towards the inside, and the 10% that they have on the outside is what speaks way more volume than the 90% that the other people are, you know, showcasing on the outside. So I want you guys to understand that enthusiasm is going to attract certain different people in your entire life, right? And you want to stay as enthusiastic as possible throughout the entire process. I always say the journey, the process is the best part. The journey, the process is the best part. You need to be excited about it. Okay, excitement is the most contagious trait in the entire world. You cannot expect other people or the world to gift you with exciting or enthusiastic things in your life if you're not grateful for the enthusiastic things that are going on right now in your life, right? You cannot go out there and expect, okay, more enthusiastic things to occur, some supernatural things to occur in your life without you exemplifying that character trait, without you going out there and being truly enthusiastic about what's going on. You know, don't be afraid to go out there and scream about your goals. Don't be afraid to go out there and do whatever you need to do to showcase, you know, those goals are possible. Those goals are yours. You know, so that's number 3 is enthusiasm. Number 4 is expertise. Okay, expertise. This is what's going to help you be the driving factor in your entire life. Okay, being an expertise. Okay, being an expert in your field. Okay, and this is the thing. People look for experts. People look for people, okay, that have some sort of expertise. People don't want to join people that don't really necessarily know what they're talking about or don't necessarily know where they're going. people want to join experts. People want to join people that have knowledge, that have control in a situation. I want you guys to understand that expertise is such a big thing. And we all start somewhere. We all start somewhere with expertise. But I want you to truly realize that with expertise, it's something that you have to participate on a day-to-day basis. You know, expertise is really stemming from hunger, having the willing to go out there and excel in all the skills that is necessary in order for you to go out there and have success. Okay, you see what I'm saying, right? So wanting to excel in the skill sets, the willingness to have the drive, the willingness to do the best, the willingness to demand the most out of you, you know, to go out there and learn about leadership, go out there and learn about influence, go out there and learn about how to, you know, talk the language, how to talk in front of a group of people, you know, how to relate to people. Okay, because the only way that you're going to be able to go out there is by gaining the skill sets, the law of income, having an expert, gaining the skill sets. And once you have the skill sets intact, okay, you can now utilize those skill sets and take them wherever it is that you go. We always talk about trading. We talk about marketing. We talk about all that stuff. Once you have the skill sets, you are valuable. Nobody can take away those skill sets. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you go, you will always have value. You will always attract income in your entire life. So number 4 is the expertise. Number 5, okay, number 5. We're going to talk about number 5. Okay, number 5 is preparation, right? Preparation. Number 5 is preparation, right? Preparation. Preparation is so massive, okay? Being well prepared and always being ready whenever you're called up for. You know, what's so crazy is they say that luck is when what? When preparation meets opportunity. I'm going to say that one more time. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. A lot of people think that there's lucky things. Luck is, there's no such thing as luck. It's the universe saying, hey, it's your turn. Okay. And if you're prepared, this is the opportunity I'm going to throw your way. Okay. Luck is the universe saying that it's chosen you. Okay. And as long as you're prepared for the opportunity, you're able to go out there and obtain whatever it is that you want in your entire life. That's what true luck is, preparation. But preparation is so big because you have to be prepared at all times. You know, a big part of our entire life is just built on preparation. Think about it, right? Like when you're going to school from grade 2, you're getting prepared, you're getting primed to go to grade 3. You know, from grade 3, you're getting primed, you're getting prepared to go to grade 4. From grade 4, you're getting primed up, you're getting prepared to go from elementary school to middle school, from middle school to high school, from high school to college. A big part of our entire life is just based off preparation. But more importantly, it's the decisions that we make within between those entire, you know, years that actually build up, you know, how prepared we are as people. You know, being prepared with any situation in your life just shows that you're serious. It shows that you actually want to go out there, okay, and you're ready to receive, right? Preparation means that you are ready to receive, okay? Because I was told this quote once. This is actually Jim Rohn, and he used to always say it best. He used to always say, life does not waste, okay, its success on those who are not prepared, okay? Life does not waste its success on those that is not prepared, okay? Life does not waste its success on those that are not prepared, okay? You understand that, right? Because life is going to be questioning, why should I give the fortune to this person? This person might not have the right intentions. This person might not be as wise. This person might not be capable of sustaining this type of fortune yet. Okay, success is gifted to those that are truly prepared. The universe favors the people that are prepared for the success given. That's why the skill sets are so big. That's why you want to stay prepared at a consistent basis. That's why when you're going to do a big call, you prepare the day before. When you're going to do a big presentation, you're prepared a couple days before, right? You want to learn the mastery of being able to go out there and be prepared, because as you're prepared in life, as life bestows certain things in your entire life, okay, it does not want it to be wasted, right? Life is going to say, well, if I give my fortune to this person, you know, if he's not ready, then not as many lives will be touched. Not as many people will benefit from me giving this person this fortune. So why should I even give this person this fortune? Think about it, right? Life favors those who are truly prepared. Okay, so ask yourself the question, how can I be better as a leader? How can I be better as a person to go out there and truly be prepared for success, truly be prepared for this income? What am I going to do? What am I going to give? What am I going to give? Because the foundation of all receiving is through giving. What am I going to consistently be able to do? You know, when I was leveling up in certain incomes in my entire life, I knew my mindset was, okay, I'm about to hit 100K a month. What am I going to do? I'm going to do a P2K retreat. I'm going to give bonuses back to my leaders. Okay. On top of that, I gave away over, I think on the retreat, guys, I kid you not, on the retreat with everything, I probably spent about $27,000. I spent $27,000 on a retreat. Now with the retreat, with the bonuses to all the people on my team, with the yachts, with everything that happened, with the flights, everything was about $27,000. You know, $27,000. That was like I was making $55,000 a month with that Chairman 50. That was about 2 weeks worth of a check. $27,000 I spent, right? And that's not including also my other bills or anything. But dude, like I replaced that, okay? And I understand that foundation, like the foundation to receiving is giving. And ironically, right after the retreat, I hit Chairman 100. Now, instead of making $25,000, I'm making $25,000 a week now. You see what I'm saying? I'm making $25,000 a week. Most people would be afraid to sacrifice $25,000 or being able to give $25,000 to people, while I gave it and then I got it back, but even more. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? It's the principle of giving, the principle of preparation. But once I knew I received the income, you know what I did? We decided as a group to go out there and through another Super Sunday to help train everybody on the team. On top of that, what else we decided to do was we popped like, I think it was like, holy shit, I think at least 10 to 15 more P1Ks. I've scheduled calls with all brand new P1000s and above to prepare them for their new leadership level. So I want you guys to understand that preparation is so huge, because if I wasn't prepared, okay, for the income coming in, I'm telling the universe that I'm not able to go out there and receive more. Okay, I'm not able to receive more, right? Number 6 is self-reliance. Okay, self-reliance. Okay, number 6 is self-reliance. How self-reliant are you as a person? Okay, self-reliance just means that you're a person that has decided to go out there and take control. You're a person that people can depend on. You're somebody that no matter what happens in a certain different types of situation, right? People can come to you. You are the final door that people have to go through in your entire business when it comes to solving an issue, solving a problem in your entire business. Self-reliance is huge. I knew that I could not depend on Jason Brown for my success. I knew that I could not depend on my uplines for my success. I could not do it. If it was meant for me, it was up to me. Okay, I knew that Jason could point me in the right directions, but Jason could not read the books for me. I knew that Matt could showcase to me his leadership skills, but Matt could not tell me exactly what I needed to do. I needed to figure that out, right? I needed to figure out what worked for me. Okay, because at the end of the day, guys, right, in the beginning, yes, it's okay to be dependent. It's okay to go out there and to be a great leader. You must first be a great follower. It's okay to be a great follower in the beginning, and you always want to stay a follower. But at one point in time, you're going to want to get really, really good at. Let me mute everybody real quick. Give me one sec. You're going to want to get really, really good at being self-reliant on yourself, having full-blown self-confidence, right? Having full self-confidence, tapping into the power of purpose, tapping into your self-confidence, tapping into your expertise, tapping into your own preparation, and understanding that you are deserving of being able to go out there and lead a large group of people. You're able to go out there and understand the skill sets of mastery, understand how to go out there and trade. I understand how to go out there and truly have influence on people. So I want you guys to understand that self-reliance is huge, because the only person you can truly rely on is yourself as an individual. Okay, is as yourself as an individual. So self-reliance, being the last door to your organization, being the person that takes the initiative no matter what happens. You know, I was always taught from my mentor, he used to always say, John, listen, being self-reliant and being a great leader stems from being able to take all the blame that happens in your organization and then being able to give the credit all away, right? Taking all the blame that happens in your organization and being able to go out there and give the entire credit away. Okay. So number 6 is self-reliance. Number 7, we're on number 7. Okay. Is your image. Okay. Is your image. Okay. What is your image of you? Okay. What is your image? You know, your image plays such a huge role in this entire business. And you want to be self-aware of, you know, the image that other people have of you and the image that you have of yourself. Now, obviously, the image that other people have of you is super important, because regardless, you could be like, yeah, I don't really care what people think. I understand that FU mentality is great, but that FU mentality is only going to get you so far. I'm just being honest with you. Okay. You have to be aware of how other people see you. If other people don't see you as consistent or serious, they're not going to take you seriously. Okay, as a mentor. They're not going to take you seriously on somebody that they need to go follow. They're not going to take you seriously on the way that they go out there, okay, and they decide to listen to what it is that you're going to say. Okay, so you have to be self-aware of the image that people have of you in their mind. Okay, what they think of you speaks more volume. What people say when you're not in the room speaks volume. Even if it's not true, it speaks volume. So what kind of image do you have to people around them? You know, we could talk about physical image, like, you know, regular image is okay. Like, all right, obviously, you know, like a physical image, like, you know, are you dressed nice? Okay. Do you have a haircut? Do you take care of yourself as a person? You know, physical image is one thing, but the second, I think the most important thing with your image, it's like, what kind of integrity do you have? What kind of character, what kind of personality do you have, okay, that people like gravitate towards? Okay, your image is super huge, okay? Super, super huge, right? And obviously it's massively important, but what's more important is what you truly believe of yourself. Who do you believe you are, okay? Because the image of the outside of you and what other people think about you is usually a reflection of what you think about you, okay? Or what you think about you. So focus on how you can be how you can focus on getting a better image from inside of you. You know, if you have a great image of you being a leader, you being, okay, an 8-figure earner, a billionaire one day, you're going to be a billionaire one day. If you have the image of you going out there and impacting the world, talking on stages of hundreds of thousands of people, you have that image in your mind, and that's who you truly believe you are, your body is going to express that. Right? Your frequency is going to express that, right? Guess what? You're going to start talking differently. You're going to start moving differently. The calls are going to be differently. The frequency, okay, is going to be different. You're going to start attracting different people in your entire life, right? Ask and you shall what? Find. Seek and you shall what? Find. Ask and it is what? Given, right? Seek and you shall find. So just understand that the image that we hold in the outside of us and also the image that we hold in our heart and our mind is a reflection of where we're going to end up. So focus on the positive image. This is why I gave you guys a lot of other different types of quality traits to you becoming a great variable. Focus on becoming self-confident. And self-confidence comes from the daily tasks, doing them every single day. Focus on your expertise. Focus on your preparation. Focus on your purpose. Because as you focus on all those great images that you have going on for yourself, you're going to increase your image. And as you increase your image, you're going to start attracting different people in your life. And let go of the things that are no longer serving you anymore. Let go of the images that are no longer serving you anymore. You have to be able to let go. You have to be able to let go. If the image is no longer serving you a purpose, let it go. It sounds a lot easier than done, but you must let it go. You must let it go. Okay? Go look up the book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Dr. Joe Dispenza. he talks about letting it go. Let go of the image and the belief systems that no longer serve you a purpose. They might have served you a purpose to get from point A to point B, but to get you to point B, to get you to the top of the mountain to point C, they no longer serve a purpose anymore. They no longer serve a purpose. Let go, okay? Let go. Number 8 is your character, okay? Is your character. Character. What type of character do you have, man? What type of character do you have? Do you have a great character? You know, do you do the right thing? Like, I don't really feel that I need to have a conversation about character with our entire group. We have great character in our group, but being a character, having good character is being able to go out there, okay, and practice, because you're going to have to prove your character every day, so like practice the consistency, practice, doing the right thing, building the foundation right. A lot of people, they try to take shortcuts by going out there and doing this. They try to take shortcuts by like trying to join another company or another shiny object syndrome. It tends to come in. People try to go out there and do this. They try to go out there and do that. Okay. A lot of people, when they don't have a negative character, they try to take shortcuts to their success, not understanding that building it right, building the foundation correctly off of great moral intentions, good intentions and good character is going to create a longer sustaining fortune. I know so many people, okay, in this business, or not in this business, but in the industry of network marketing that just didn't have good character. And guess what? When you don't have good character, you don't have the source on your side. You don't have the source on your side. You don't have God on your side. You don't have the universe on your side. And I know a lot of people that were in IM before, chairman 10s that left, chairman 250s that left, okay? That, they're going through legal battles right now. They're going through, a lot of people don't respect them. They've lost marriages. They've lost, they've scammed people of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're going through problem after problem after problem. One day I hear about them getting robbed over here. Then another day I hear about the police looking for them over here. So it's inevitably a downward spiral that I see so many people go around. And it's because they never learn the foundation of having great character, okay? Because inevitably you're going to attract, only what you are. Okay. So now the next quality trait that we're going to talk about today, okay, is number 9 is self-discipline. Number 9 is self-discipline. Okay. Having a good sense of self-discipline. Self-discipline is absolutely huge. You're not going to be able to even see this, honestly. Number 9 is self-discipline. Self-discipline. So having and I understand, guys, that it's easy to not have self-discipline. It's easy for us to not go out there, okay, and pick up the call as a leader. Self-discipline, it's easy for us to go out there, okay, and not have the self-discipline. But the thing is that someone else suffers when we don't have the self-discipline. It was easy for me to say, you know what, I don't want to do this call. I'm tired. I was up for how many hours yesterday? I was working for 15 hours straight. I don't have the self-discipline anymore. You know what? I'm just going to go take a break and go watch TV. Fuck this. But as that happened, someone could have missed out on a nugget that I couldn't have gotten them potentially in time, and they could have quit the business, right? And their effect on maybe hundreds of people would not have happened. It's crazy how the butterfly effect works. Just like you, it's easy for you to not have the self-discipline to go out there and to talk to the people on your team. It's very easy to go out there and not have the self-discipline to hop on the calls. It's easy to not have the self-discipline to not hop on the trainings. It's easy for you to go out there and not have the self-discipline to have true change in your life, right? It's easy. That's the easy route to do. Success is not easy. If it was easy, it would be worth for everybody. But you have to understand that self-discipline, okay, is the ability to go out there and to invest into you. Okay, is the ability to go out there and have self-respect towards yourself. Okay, self-discipline is just saying to everybody and saying to yourself, most importantly, okay, that you respect and you truly believe where it is you're going your entire life. So have self-discipline. I have to have self-discipline with myself all the time. Christopher Terry had to have self-discipline in order to create, Mastery Academy. Alex Morton had to have character and had to have self-discipline in order to bring this entire company to a $40 million a month company. If he didn't have the character, he didn't have the self-discipline, I Am Mastery Academy would not be here today. Okay, would not be here today. So number 10, after self-discipline, right? Because that consistency grows over time, right? It grows over time. That's self-discipline, the power of extraordinary performance and demanding yourself excellent results. Number 10 is extraordinary performance. Extraordinary performance. Extraordinary performance. Okay? Extraordinary performance. And what do I mean by extraordinary performance? And only to have an extraordinary life, in order to have an extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary life, okay, or purpose, you guys need to have an extraordinary performance and an extraordinary thinking. Everything in your life is going to have to be extraordinary. So successful people, everything in life, understand that growth is something that you never get to. I don't know if you guys understand that. Growth is something that is infinite. And what I mean by that is that growth, you never get there. You never get there. You might think you get it. You might think you get it a little bit more every single day, but your level of understanding will always increase. Your level of wisdom will always increase. My mentor used to always say, John, listen, when I used to tell him, yo, Alex, I get it. Alex was like, yo, Alex, I get it. I get the information. He's like, no, you'll never get it. It's something that you're always going to be understanding. Something that you're always going to be working towards. You'll never get there. Growth is something that is exponential, right? And in order to go out there and to have an extraordinary life, you have to understand that growth in general is exponential. It's always growing, okay? So you have to demand more from yourself. If you want to get certain things a little bit faster, you have to demand more. Okay. And by demanding more, what do I mean by that is demanding a little bit more into yourself in order to get the great result. Okay. Demanding more productivity, not activity, but productivity, demanding more expertise, demanding more purpose, demanding more self-confidence, demanding more from yourself. Okay. That's the biggest thing of being able to go out there and being the biggest variable. Being the variable is challenging you. You should not be challenging the person above you, the person next to you. You should be challenging yourself every single day. That's where true extraordinary performance comes from going out there and challenging what you did yesterday, how you can get better, 1% better every single day on the charts, 1% better every single day, okay, with your trading, 1% better every single day with your speaking, 1% better every single day, inevitably, with what it is that you're doing every single day. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that extraordinary performance comes from an extraordinary thinking. It comes from an extraordinary everything, work ethic, how you can focus on being better every single day, right? So I appreciate you guys for hopping on the call tonight. That's all we're going to talk about today. Those are the 10 variables, okay, that create extraordinary results. And I want you guys to understand that these variables are something that you could practice just as a leader. Pick 2 to 3 or 5 that you're going to focus on for this entire week, okay? And those 5 that you're focusing on this entire week, just focus as much as you can. I just lost the marker. Fuck, I don't even know where it went. There it is. All right, so focus on how you could have that extraordinary things happen for you in your entire life, guys, right? Focusing on that and have an extraordinary shit. Every single one of you guys, if you guys got value, right? If you guys got value, go on my Instagram and go on my last post on our video and drop some fire emojis in the chat. If you guys got value tonight, drop some fire emojis in the chat on my Instagram page, right? I mean, drop some fire emojis on my Instagram page. On the last video that we just dropped the crazy video. Go out there, show some love. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, right? Let's run it up, guys. We have an absolutely amazing, amazing week coming up ahead of us. I always say that do not let up a period of sacrifice in order for a lifetime of paradise. I'll say that one more time. Do not let up a period of sacrifice for a lifetime of paradise, right? Right now, a lot of people are in summer. A lot of people are in summer mode. A lot of people are slowing down. But I'm telling you, do not let up a period of sacrifice for a lifetime of paradise. Do not. While everybody else is doing X, Y, and Z, while everybody stay focused, trust me, you will thank yourself 6 months from now when you're making 10 grand a month, okay? When you're paying mom and dad's bills, okay, while you're helping the people around you. Do not let up a period of sacrifice for a lifetime of paradise. Okay, so I appreciate every single one of you guys on the call tonight, and I'll make sure to talk to y'all soon. Peace.